Hey friends, welcome to our midweek update for March 26, 2025. We are coming up on the month of April, which of course, Easter is in April. A lot of things going on. Let me just put a few things in front of you for you to pay attention to. April 7th is our outreach lunch. 11 and 12:30, we have two seatings in which we invite our homeless community in downtown to come in to be served, to be loved on. Use that as an opportunity. Even if you've not volunteered before, this is a great one-off opportunity to volunteer in the ministries of First Baptist Tulsa. And then April 11th and 12th is our women's retreat. If you've not signed up, you want to do that immediately. It will be a fantastic event. And then, of course, the highlight for the month is Easter. Now, a couple things that I want you to know about Easter. On Easter Day, April 20th, we're going to have three services that day, 8:30, 9:45, 11 o'clock. Choose a service to attend. Come celebrate the resurrection of Christ together. But that week before Easter, a couple things I want you to be aware of there. First of all, that will be Baptismal Rededication Week. And if you sense a stirring in your spirit that it's time for you to rededicate yourself, to renew your baptismal vows, or you followed Jesus but you've never been baptized, consider this as an opportunity right in front of you. We'll start to put out information very, very soon about how to sign up for a time. Right now, listen to the Lord and respond in obedience. Also that week, we're not going to have a midweek update the week of Holy Week, but what you'll receive through your same email and through our social media, we're going to do an entire Holy Week journey. So you'll have videos every day that week that will prepare us. We'll kind of walk with Christ to the cross. Little short devotional videos, pay attention to those, and use it as an opportunity to prepare for Easter. Okay, for today, Ecclesiastes chapter 11, and we'll finish up next week, chapter 12, but 11 and 12 carry with it the same theme, and that is being responsible. So I get this, and you may want to mark this in your Bible. Chapter 11, verses 1 through 6, is to be responsible for life. In other words, don't be passive. You need to be intentional. You need to be positive. You need to take responsibility for your own life. And you're going to see words in here like, ship your grain, invest, plant, reap, sow your seed in the morning. This very simple idea of your response is your responsibility. In other words, you can sit back and be passive and always feel like you're a victim in life, or you can take responsibility for your own life. But that's just part of that. The last part of chapter 11, verses 7, 8, 9, and 10, not only be responsible for life, but be responsible for enjoying life. When it comes to life, everyone's been given just one. And you are to take responsibility for what you do, but also take responsibility for enjoying the one life you've been given. A few months ago when I was home, I went to visit a friend who's buried in a cemetery in my hometown, San Angelo, Texas. And he died when he was 18 years old. And I was 18 at the time, and he was killed in a tragic accident. But for the first time in years, I went to visit my friend, to stand at his grave, and to think about all the years that I have lived between the moment he died and today, all the years that I've been allowed to enjoy. And I still grieve for my friend. I grieve for his family that lost him. But God has given me the gift. And if you're listening to this, He has for you too. He's given you the gift of life, not only to be responsible, but to be responsible to enjoy the one life we have been given as a gift. Now, when we go into next week, chapter 12, it carries on that idea of responsibility. Be responsible to God. Be responsible for living. Be responsible for enjoying your life. And that's where Ecclesiastes ends, to be responsible for your relationship with the Lord. Love you, love serving as your pastor. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.